Welcome to my channel. My name is Elena and I would like to thank you so much for joining me today. This is a video of me sorting some wax beads, I guess you would call them, that I purchased off of Amazon. I did a lot of searching around to find beads, and ultimately I found these 3-pack from the same company on Amazon. They looked really nice when I was looking at them on the website, but when they came in, I noticed that several of the different beads were repeated in the different boxes, which is fine. That means I have more of some of the more popular colors, which I kind of liked, because then it means that when I need to make more of a certain kind, I have more options. I recently got into making wax seals. I have an online shop, or I'm trying to make an online shop. I have one, but I haven't really done a lot in terms of promoting it yet. This is my attempt. I have a YouTube channel now, and I have an Instagram. You'll see the link down below, and the website for the shop. But while I was making these things, like, I knew I wanted to make a shop, but I didn't really have an idea of what kind of thing I wanted to do. I know that I wanted to make things, and I know that I kind of wanted to create and sell, because the idea of that is just so... I love the idea that you can take nothing or raw items and make it into something. And I love the idea that just anybody can do that. It doesn't matter who you are. Anybody can do that. And it doesn't matter if you believe that you don't have talent. We all have the ability to create something. You don't have to be amazing at it. You just have to have the willingness to keep trying and to not give up. So that is what I'm kind of doing. My journey, or the journey that I put myself on, is to try and create things. I want to show people that if one human being can do something, then any other human being can do it as well. You might not be able to do it at the same degree of proficiency, I think the word is. Another person might be able to, but you can do it too. So while I've been trying to create this shop, I was bombarded with ideas. What kind of look do I want? What do I like? What's me? Because one of the things you need to have when you start a shop or start anything is to make it authentic, right? Make it about you. Who are you? How does it represent you? So obviously, I went on Instagram, I went on Pinterest, I'm on YouTube, Twitter. I've been everywhere. So I've been looking at all of the different areas just to see if I can get ideas. And sorry if I'm not very polished. This is really, it's very nerve-wracking for me. But I'm gonna still try anyway. The whole point is to show that anybody can do it, even if you're afraid. So I was on all of these sites, and all of these ideas came to me, and they all looked nice. I saw the cutesy ideas, I saw the aesthetic ideas, I saw the pretty ideas, I saw the simplistic ideas, and they all looked nice. And they looked nice because that's my guess anyway. Those people, they were able to represent those ideas beautifully, because I believe that it represented them, so they could show you those ideas in a good light, because it came from their heart. That's who they were. So seeing those ideas represented perfectly through those people's eyes made them look good to me. And then I kept thinking to myself, I want to do that too. So I didn't know where to start. So I would let's try the simplistic idea, let's try this idea, let's try that. And I kept flip-flopping around ideas. I tried to do a whole bunch of studies. Like they said, think about who you are. Who are you as a person? But I'm in my 30s now, and that's a question that I have always had trouble with. Who am I? I don't know who I am. That seems like such a funny thing to say in my 30s. I still don't really know. Like, I've tried thinking about it, but there are so many... Like, a human being is such a complex entity. There's so many things about a person that makes them who they are that it's so hard just to like boil a person down into like, boom, I'm this, and boom, I'm that. So just to be able to say definitively that I love simplicity, or I love cutesy, or I love this, or I love that. So I have been struggling with this for so long. So I have changed the look of my shop so many times that I have just not been able to start, because I kept saying, okay, I like this idea because this person represented it in a very pleasing way to me. But then it just I never really like resonated with it. Is that a good way to say it? I never really resonated with it. But then I noticed after a while that there was one thing that I kept going back to. And I think that's the key. That's how a person figures out who they are as a person. What do you keep going back to? What is the thing that you will like, no matter what? And obviously, we will always like many things. We're, like I said, we're complicated. There's a lot about us. There's a lot about us. But what is the core thing that you will always gravitate towards? And I noticed that for me, I think, and it's so weird because I would never in a million years have guessed that is what I would guess that my aesthetic would be. I like the vintage look, or the vintage look. So that is the look that really grabs my attention. And realizing that, I have never felt so settled. Like I said, there is more to being who you are. Obviously, that's not the only thing that I am. And yes, I still like these other things, but they never really made me feel as pleased as the vintage look makes me feel. Like today, I was just filming a video of showing the packaging that I made for some necklaces, and literally in the middle of filming, I was literally just dancing. And somebody told me, a friend of mine, she said to me, the way I know you like my cooking is when you dance when you eat. It's such a silly thing. I never realized that I did that. I try my best to never make anybody feel bad about anything that they give to me. So regardless of whether or not I like or not like something somebody give me, I will always be appreciative. Just to be grateful that somebody thought about me or somebody wanted to share something with me. So I never knew that I had a subconscious reaction. So she told me, she would always ask me, what do you think? What do you think? And I'd always say, thank you, I love it. Thank you for sharing with me. And then she just told me one day, out of the blue, the way I know you really like my food is when you dance when you eat. And it just took me so off guard. And I've started to realize over the years that when I am genuinely happy, I will do this little, it's like a little wiggle. It's so silly. But I was packaging the necklaces today and I was just filming it and just looking at the look of it. It made me so happy that I noticed that I did the little happy dance. I guess that's what it is. So that's how I know that this is what I want to do. And I have never felt so, I guess the word is fulfilled, which is so silly. I feel ridiculous because it's not that big of a deal. But after trying for so long to find the thing that made me feel, I don't know what the word is, just feeling so happy that I found something that looks good. I forgot to turn my phone off, but anyway, just feeling something that makes me feel happy for once. It makes me feel settled. So I'm just so happy that I was able to discover this. And so now I am making the video you're seeing. It's me packaging those wax seals. So I'm going to be making wax seals, which is part of my vintage aesthetic, which I guess I've discovered. So that's all I wanted to share. I guess I just wanted to ramble a little bit because I kind of like making these speed videos of me just working. You will see that video of me packaging the necklaces. You probably won't see the little wiggle dance, but you will see what I mean when I say that. I don't know, maybe it won't look that great to you, but to me, the video, the packaging just looks so nice, and it just speaks to me. So yeah, that's what I wanted to share. Thank you so much if you reached this far in the video. I appreciate you taking the time to listen to me ramble a little bit. I will probably get a little better as I do more of this. If you like what you heard, please take some time to hit the like button. If you'd like to see more, hit the subscribe button, and I guess I'll see you in the next one. Thank you. Bye.